Hello everyone, my name is William.
My name is Leslie.
And my name is Omar.
We're going to talk about the states of matter. But first, let's explain how it is related to temperature and pressure.
We know that the state of matter is related to the way its component particles are sorted. This way of ordinating is associated with temperature and pressure. We are going to see an example of it with this device that I will suddenly make appear. Here we are. Let us look more closely at their behavior. If you notice, the particles are moving freely throughout the space. This is the behavior of gases. Now, look what happens if we change the pressure of our device. Did you notice that there is less space to move? If we increase the pressure, we see that atoms are very close together. So, we can conclude that if we increase the pressure, the particles will be closer together. Then, the matter will be more condensed. This happens if the volume and temperature are constant. On the other hand, if the heat is increased, the particles gain more kinetic energy, causing more collision between them.
Well, after the explanation on the pressure and temperature, let's talk about a state matter. These are solid, liquid, gas, plasma, and Bose-Einstein. Solid are characterized by constant shape and bearing. In the solid state, particles can not only vibrating or oscillating about fixed position. The particles in the solid state as a truth are arranged in an orderly manner with a geometric spatial regularity which results in the different crystal structures.
Now I am going to talk you about liquid phase. Liquid phase has important facts. Number 1. Liquids may take the form of container which contains it. Number 2. Although they take different shapes, their volume always remains unchanged. And number 3. The particles of liquids are able to move around by flowing.
In gases, the forces that drive the particles are very small. In a gas, the number of particles per unit volume is also very small. The particles move in a disorderly manner with clashes between them and the walls of the container. This account of the expansibility and the compressibility properties of gases having their particles move freely so they occupy all available space. The compressibility has limit if the volume is relatively reduced when a gas is confined to a liquid state it will.
The fourth state of matter is plasma. Plasma is an ionized gas, a gas into which sufficient energy is provided to free electrons for atoms or molecules and to allow both species, ions and electrons, to coexist. In effect, a plasma is a cloud of protons, neutrons and electrons where all the electrons have come loose from their respective molecules and atoms, giving the plasma the ability to act as a whole rather than as a bunch of atoms. Plasma is the most common state of matter in the universe. comprising more than 99% of our visible universe. Can you imagine that? But in Earth, to find plasma it is not too much common, just in our television.
To visualize the fifth state of matter, it is need to have the cooling capacity to lower gas temperature to very near the absolute zero. The reason why scientists craved to perform this arduous task was the amazing properties of the condensate. It is a coherent state where microscopic properties of quantum mechanics govern the behavior of a macroscopic system. One can study the quantum nature of the matter without having considered subatomic particles. Since the emergence of the concept, many laser cooling methods were introduced. Bose-Einstein condensate can have a very high gradient optical density. Light going with the condensate will have apparent low speed, although it travels at the normal speed. Between the atoms, it is absorbed by the atoms for a long time before re-emission. Rotating Bose-Einstein condensates could be used as a model black hole that allows light to enter but not to escape. Also, in the presence of a weak magnetic field in the shape of Bose-Einstein condensates changes. So these are the five states of matter. I hope you learned something new today, and I hope you to have a great day. Thanks for watching.